You do an energetic little dance. Offering the bamboo a hand. The bamboo declines. Hi! I see you've been here in chat before. Nice to have you back, Tanya. Oh, right. I have a PNG tuber that talks. I forgot to turn it on. One moment. There. Much better. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming to the stream. No, you don't want anything to crawl out of there in search of snacks. You want a treat, boy? He doesn't appear to want a treat. Have you seen much Hiveswap before? This is one of my favorite games, but it's got a bit of an interesting history to it. These probably belong in a dark thicket, never to be seen again, but you'll hold on to them. You don't know if bamboo is edible, and you're quite brave enough to find out. Yeah? Oh, well, thanks for coming to this one. You aren't going to release buyers into a mysterious alien landscape. There are no pets in there, except maybe a bunch of nasty ticks. There's no bamboo in this book. Bamboo isn't a beast. Huh. Wonder if, doesn't seem like the chat thing is working. Oh, I know what's happened. Yep. It worked this time. Haha. Okay, this needs to go a little bit further back. Yep. That's kind of fun. Rising up out of the mist. Okay, let's go with that. There. That's not quite readable, is it? I'll deal with that later. I apologize. Twitch keeps messing with it every time I interact. Plants don't need batteries. They have photosynthesis. Probably not a good idea to just point lights in the faces of monsters that you meet. Plus, it's rude. You do a little dance for the deer cat. He blinks at you. You do a dance for the deer cat? He yawns. Ah, I too am a plant. Oh, yeah? I'm sort of ace. That's complicated. I'm more demi. Demi? Whichever pronunciation. Don't be wasteful. You don't want to risk him thinking they're treats. Hi! Welcome to Chat Talks, Luna. Thanks for coming to the stream. This'll just make him sneeze. Introducing pets to each other is a very delicate process. One that you have no time for right now. Yeah, I can relate to that. He isn't injured anymore. Hey, dear cat, it's a book about you. Maybe that's rude. Maybe you're implying that all deer cats look the same. You don't want to risk him gobbling them up. You just don't go in there. What kind of beasts could you catch in this net? Fish. There's nothing in this thing that's gonna help. Byers would just get his wings caught. His spice would probably put the fish off. The pogs would just fall through the holes. You don't think fish care about treats that aren't worms. You're spry, but that net is full of holes. You'd twist your ankle for sure. You don't see anything in there. The net hasn't caught any fish. Okay. It's already busted looking enough. It's a little too full of holes. Not that that makes a difference, you just like to have an excuse. You RP without a net. Maybe you could tie it to the net and make a weapon? Nah. You do your best, Trap. You guess it's just not good enough. Shockingly, there's nothing in here that's of any help. It's already wet. Hello. This is a magnificent pile of trash. Yeah, some of the stuff in here is extremely old. I wonder if there's anything valuable. Hey, I saw a news story a few months ago about a bunch of people who got rich selling old comic books. Because people trash their comics after reading them, there's only a few of those early issues left in the world. If you could find something like that, you wouldn't have to worry about drones so much. Come on, let's take a look. Oh. Don't worry, Joey, there's nothing valuable in there. The Tetrarch says that all goods on Alternia are mass-produced garbage that only degrade in value over time. He explains that it's a tactic of the Empress to stop us from rebuilding an independent Alternian economy after the Fiji spawn bubble crashed it 300 years ago. Everything in that pile is designed to break easily and have a short shelf life. Just like me! Oh god, the clown. Oh. This cubad is pretty worthless now, but you still don't want to get it all nasty. You aren't gonna tire yourself out over a garbage pile. This is a first edition. This is an artisan butchery. I would never use chemicals. This is an artisanal butcher. I would never use chemicals. Technically, this is garbage, but it's your garbage. It's not garbage, it's just non-functional right now. You'll keep it. You never know when you might want to feel bad. Damek always gets annoyed with you when you dump his half-full cups of coffee. That's an interesting... Huh. That's an interesting tidbit. I'm gonna save that one. Character moment. For Damek. God Damek. It's a good pun. There's nothing in there worth searching for. It's garbage. You're not a professional, but you also don't think you deserve to dance on a trash heap? You need these. You never know when you might run into a pet. To be honest, that's where they belong. That will probably just make the garbage smell worse. buyers isn't garbage. You have a train to catch. Please continue moving forward. There's nothing in this thing that's gonna help. You check the beast book. There's no specific entry for giant ants. You'll just stay away. Is that a drone's armor? These don't go in there. Hello? There's no answer. Maybe it's abandoned? Hello? Is anyone here? Guess not. What should we do? Zephyros? Ah! What is it? I'm sorry, it's just what? Even with the hoodie on, I can't stop freaking out about how you don't have horns! Joey, we can't get on the train like this. Everyone will... No. Okay, don't panic. Why don't we take a look around? Maybe we'll find something. In someone else's hive? I don't know. That could end badly for us. You're right. Stealing is pretty rude, but it's an emergency. What if we left something in exchange? Well, I guess that'd be fine. As long as we do it in a way so that they can never track us down. So, fun little side note, what we're doing here isn't even fetch quests. We're doing something even cooler. This is called the gift economy. I watch Andrewism videos, and always have, definitely. Right, I wonder how much money I have. Wait, obviously I don't have any money. I'm on another planet, I don't even know what you guys use for money. Money doesn't really mean all that much on Alternia, but items of personal value are worth a lot. Like, mementos and stuff? Yeah, kind of. Let's see what I've got on me. I've got a Q-bat. No, I might need that. A bat? Are we expecting to play any sports? Only if we're unlucky. There's this mic, damn it, gave me... No, it's probably crucial to future events. The spoon I bent might work. Why were you carrying around a bent spoon? It makes me feel some small semblance of confidence, I guess. Zephyros, please don't attach your self-worth to the fact that you can bend a spoon. Okay. Anyway, I'll just leave this right here. Now let's go find you a better disguise. No more spoon. You'll break something. There's almost enough junk here to build a scuttlebug. What's a scuttlebug? It's a primitive four-wheeled vehicular device that was exported from one of the Empress colonies 100 years ago. A scuttlebug can only be used on a wide, flat plain, so it never caught on because it's just easier to ride your luces or take the train. But some trolls make them for fun because they're a good place to pale with your mate sprit. To do what with your what? Zephyros! Zephyros, no. Protect Joey's innocence. Never mind. Let's abruptly change the topic to anything else. Oh, okay? Oh, hey, Joey, look at this cool stick. That is a pretty cool stick. Told you. Oh. It's Joey. Joey, which way should we go? I don't know. Why are you asking me questions about your own planet? That's a good question. Why did I do that? Oh, her dog's name happens to be Tesseract. How very fractal. I can't answer that one for you either. The hint function is only available to Joey at this time. You could just look through it with your hands. You don't see anything Joey could use as costume in here. You'd imagine that since we're looking for something completely undefined and random, this would be the place to find it. Huh? Yeah, kind of weird that it's of no significance to our journey at all. The FLARP manual is useful in all parts of life, except this one. The microphone isn't working, but that doesn't mean it's junk. I'd say a fox. Something between a cat and a dog. Although I am biased. I just love foxes. This is junk, but you aren't going to push it off onto someone else. Even if it is just junk, you aren't going to go pouring grub juice all over it. Jeez. The manners. Nothing in here needs batteries. Yeah. Oh. That just made me smile. I love foxes so much. You can't find a troll costume in this pile of junk. You don't need to see it any better. Oh, thank you. You'll definitely trip if you try that. You'll trip if you try that. Nothing in here needs batteries. You have no idea how that's gonna help anything. There's nothing in here that's gonna help. As nasty and annoying as he can be, Byers doesn't deserve to be left in a pile of junk. A little spice never hurt anything. You pulled these out of a junk pile at your house. There doesn't seem much point to just throw them into another. You don't want any pets to go looking through this. They might hurt themselves. If we could move those lights, we could see into the back of the cave, but we can't reach them from here. I wonder if I could move them with my telekinesis. Zephyros? The timing. Are you okay? Wow, I have a migraine now and the lights didn't move at all. Zephyros, you fucking idiot. You could maybe make the mushrooms glow a little brighter if you wanted to have a migraine. It would be too dark in here if you destroyed all the mushrooms. The FLARP manual? The mushroom does not have anything to say. Shockingly, there's nothing in here that's of any help. You doubt the mushrooms need to be watered? Oh. Oh my. Okay. You're gonna poke your eye out if you keep this up. Better not to overexert yourself. Oh. There's like little figures. That's fun. Is that me? That'd be weird. Nothing to say? You better not waste that. You might need it. Nothing to say. Your friend is triggered by your alien appearance. You'll have to look around for a disguise to appease his sensibilities. The mushrooms are already lit up. You've been saving up your allowance for these in your room for a while. Or you were, back when you still got an allowance. Everything else in here looks so hard to dust, it's stressing you out. Ah! Oh, wait. For a second you thought it was blood. Phew. Had a little too much fun with that one, sorry. It's still wet. You didn't do much painting. Not really, since all those watercolors in elementary school. Your mom used to put them up on the fridge. You don't really know where they went. Well, that didn't help anything. These don't go in there. You have no idea how that's going to help anything. Nothing in this is going to help. Let's not put him through any more trauma than he's already suffered. A little spice never hurt anything. You know these things are never going to be any help. Don't be wasteful. You do your best dance, but nobody is impressed. The mushrooms don't need batteries. They are already lit up. This is a mushroom, not a beast. There's no saving fungus. It's already gone. You're not going to feed buyers random mushrooms from a cave. They're probably poisonous. Pie spice is not going to improve mushrooms. Pie spice? Magic pie spice? Huh. You know these things are never going to be of any help. This is probably a bad combination. Let's see. What else have we got? I can't look at any of this. I guess I can look at these last two things. Let's start with the mother grub. You're a little scared that it would blink or move. You don't want to risk it. These mushrooms are huge. Your planet has mushrooms? Of course! When I was little, my dad told me how to tell poisonous mushrooms from edible ones in case I ever got caught. I gotta try that line again. When I was little, my dad taught me how to tell poisonous plants from edible ones in case I ever got lost in the wilderness. And now you are! Yeah, but I saw him get sick from something he ate on an adventure so many times that I'm pretty sure he just made it all up. That's probably why I decided to stop trusting anything he says. The one thing he's supposed to be good at is trekking through the savage underbrush, and he couldn't even teach me which mushrooms are okay to eat. Well, not these ones. Vileglow mushrooms are the most poisonous fungus on Alternia. If you eat one, it will rot your stomach. When you touch them, they leave a residue that makes you burn up under moonlight, like the sun is still out. Oh no! But there's another mushroom called the Noble Glow that looks almost exactly the same, except that the gills have a subtle fold that grows in the opposite direction. The only way that you can tell the difference is by laying flat on your back beneath the mushroom and checking your global checking your global coordinates to make sure you've got the right one. Is that the Coriolis effect? Are we talking differences in Flushing and fucking Australia? Couldn't you just touch it to see if it burns? You're right. I'll do that right away. Zephyros! No! I was kidding! I think these might be noble glows after all. Are you sure you don't want me to risk melting my hand off to check? Zephyros, I am completely sure. It's so realistic. Is it a statue or taxidermy? Taxidermy? Geez, how do I even explain this? Is it complicated? Not really. I just hate it. It's when you kill an animal, take out all its insides, and stuff the corpse with fabric. Then you display it in your house in a sick display of dominance over nature. Oh, you mean like taxidermeritation? Taxidermeritation? Taxidermeritation. It's when an imperial soldier gets demerited so hard that they forfeit their right to dignity in death. After they're executed, the Empress has their chitin stuffed and placed in her personal trophy room. See, it could always get worse. If you say so. Our cultures do have a few things in common after all. Yeah, but I wish they were different things. It'll probably come alive and bite you. You don't think it's battery operated. You flip through the book until you find a picture that looks like that awful thing. It's a mother grub, apparently? The article is way too long to read, but the long and short of it seems to be... Wait, what? Baby trolls come out of this thing? But why sun mushrooms? That's a bit weird. You don't think anything in the world could help this creature. Byers hates the idea of that thing. You don't even need to speak bird to know that. Well, Spice never heard anything. I want to come back through here and find everything spiced up later. That's going to be great. This is a meager offering. She will not be satisfied with tiny little dried meat cakes. This strange alien worm with legs is uninterested in your paltry human dance. These mushrooms are already lit up. They don't need batteries. Ah, so this is going to be the same. Yep. That saves that. Are you insane? No! That would be blasphemy, even for a rusty like you. Better not waste that. You might need it. She's not going to fix it. No one would ever dare putting the mother grub into their FLARP campaign. Not even the hardest motherfucker. Okay, maybe Kanaya would. The person who lives here must be an artist. I wonder what this is supposed to mean. Too bad they're not here to tell us. I've heard the point of art like this is to interpret it ourselves. What do you think it means? I have no idea. I guess it could represent finding joy in the pure randomness of life? Oh, that sounds nice. But what if it means the exact opposite thing? The closer a lobby like me gets to Ascension Day, the more they fantasize about randomness. This could be an expression of the artist longing to break free from the constraints of the caste system. Of course, any troll caught making art like this would be cult for sedition in no time. My dude, how are you doing that then? But they couldn't keep pretending like they were loyally resigned to a brutal life of servitude anymore, and this is their last defiant act of freedom. Damn, Zephyros! Oh. That would be really sad if that was true, wouldn't it? But it must be nice to expire for something you believe in instead of living a long, pointless life. Knowing that you had a choice between safety and bravery and you chose the uncomfortable path. Which would you choose, Joey? Hey. I don't think I've ever had to think about it before. Oh. Sorry, sometimes I just speak without thinking. I must sound really dumb right now after rambling like that. No, Zephyros, it's not a dumb question. Even if we never have to think about difficult topics, it's probably a good thing to do. Otherwise, we don't even realize we're choosing, right? Right. So what should we be doing right now? Is this safety or bravery? Wow, this is starting to make my head hurt. Me too. I'm not even sure I know what it means to be brave. Well, I think when you're a low blood like me, most of your choices aren't really a choice at all. They're simply the only possible option in any given scenario. So, to be brave and leave a legacy, you have to make a difficult choice. But what is a difficult choice? How do you recognize a real choice when you see one? I guess it would be a choice that wasn't obvious at the time. Like dying in a violent blaze of glory for the right to make ugly art. Or maybe it's just a monster with a bunch of feet. Yeah, that's probably it. You can poke your eye out if you keep this up. Best not overexert yourself. Zephyros not getting a whole lot of content here. Well, that didn't help anything. These do not go in there. No idea how that's gonna help. This would hurt buyers. The pogs are already art enough. Don't be wasteful. Alright. Boop-a-doop. No, we can't leave without checking everywhere first. Are you kidding me? I checked everywhere. A barnacle so far away from the ocean. Wait a minute. Have I never seen that? Yeah, these things have a mind of their own. Don't touch it, please. Is it poisonous? It's super poisonous. You'll excrete blood from your pores and your chitin until you die if you touch it. Gee, I don't want to know what it does to people without chitin. Is everything on this planet poisonous? Are you poisonous? Good question. People are. Doesn't seem like it. I meant to humans. Oh, did you want to test it too? Here, Joey, lick my arm. No, that's fine. Whoa. Whoa, Joey! 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 What was that? What's going on there? Come back, Joey! Joey! No! Is this gonna be every interaction? Ah! Oh, this thing isn't in the book, but it's so nasty it should be. Oh my god, I'm getting my laps in. This is wild. What kind of glitch is this? Even if this thing is sick, you aren't helping. God, this is so silly. No, buyers, don't go anywhere near that thing. It might suck you in. This is absolutely buck wild. You don't think seasoning it with cloves and cinnamon is going to make it any less nasty looking? Is it weird that I like this glitch? This is making me weirdly happy. An alien plant might be hungry for pogs. You aren't risking it. God, I just watched The Gorge yesterday and we're talking about hungry plants. You don't want to encourage that thing. Do 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 do. You're not gonna dance with that gross thing. This is very silly. I always wondered why Zephyros was like, we have to check everything. Right? This is such good music. I love this game. You don't want to see that thing any closer, thank you. Yeah. The pacing reminds me of my current mood. That thing would probably slurp down the juice, but it's yours. I'm getting deep lore here. Shockingly, nobody can help us now. That thing probably wouldn't take too kindly to psychic influence. Two more laps. It's not working, but you aren't going to feed it to a barnacle. This kind of reminds me of finding the mural. The Flarp manual is so useful. Pretty colors. Oh, there's another barnacle here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. After all of those laps, I find the barnacle. Is that why? Because Joey can't even reach it? They look like there's something out of an underwater nature special. Have we not checked everywhere first, Zephyros? This artist made us think of all that just from looking at this unfinished piece. They must be a genius. I kind of think that the important thing about art is what the person looking at it comes up with themselves, not what the artist thought. So that was all you, Zephyros. That's cute. It's Zephyros. Wow, we're really lost. It's still wet. You didn't do much painting, not really since all those watercolors. Okay. There's the lights. There's random trash. Does it want me to go back outside? Is that what we're doing? Wait, I think I see something. Ta-da! They look just like horns. Wow, they really do. Yeah. And then if I go this way. Ah, it lets me do it now. Oh, wow! I didn't know the cave would open up to such a cozy little farm. This place is adorable. Maybe your planet has some good things in it after all. Yeah, we should be pretty close to the next station if we can get through the forest up ahead. Long-distance local train stops have been regulated for 6 centuries to be spaced exactly 8 Capassionators? Capassionators. Oh. Oh, you pain me with this word. Apart from each other, which means we're coming up on it. Zephyros, I have no idea what that unit of measurement could possibly equate to. Anyway, is this some kind of bee farm? The beehives are so cute. But where are the bees? They're with James Roach now. Let's just keep walking. We don't want to get involved in someone's private hive life. Oh, okay. But where are the bees? Poke. Okay, you're not allergic, but you're gonna poke beehives. Those are hives, so there must be some bees around. You don't hear anything, though. It's not nice to mess with someone's house, even if they're not currently at home. Oh! A fence built by someone who's probably never seen a fence before. No more extreme stunts for now. Useless to take out your frustrations on a simple fence. Fences are famously resistant to mind games. This fence already has a well-defined role. What's your reaction to the recent fence post rise prices? Price rises? Whatever. The fucking interviewing fences. This fence is no sportsman. It's weirdly cute fence dialogue. Fences don't get thirsty. It's one of the reasons they're utilized. Oh no! There was a fruit tree in your neighbor's yard. He used to make pies out of it, and sometimes he'd give you a slice. He's dead now. Fruit pies, huh? You don't want to waste this on trees, even if they can't complain of the taste. Trees can't play. What possible use is that? This might be a good place for a flarp, under totally different circumstances. You better not overexert yourself. You're gonna poke your eye out if you keep this up. Grub-flavored honey would be gross. Bees are famously uninterested in sports. If it's not a flower, they are not interested. Busy bees have no time for trifles like flarping. Yes, you could. No, you won't. A uniquely unsuitable combination. Alright, that's everything on this end for him. An electrified fence? Oh, that's way too dangerous. Least likely to succeed item combination ever conceived. There's nothing in this thing that's gonna help. No fence can keep buyers in. And that's exactly the problem. Spicing this fence might tempt someone to eat it, the resulting indigestion being a bad way to introduce yourself to the neighborhood. Don't want to waste all this beauty on an obscure fence. Don't be wasteful. You might lose your balance. You might fall off. Nothing to see here. Do trees grow by electricity? You don't think so. Great time to relax under a tree with a book. Psych. No sick animals around here. Buyers might be very happy living in this orchard, and Jude might kill you if you left him there. Spiced fruit! Unfortunately, you don't have time for horticultural experiments. Oh. That's an unusually senseless idea. Any manure flavored treats in here? No? Bummer. This audience might as well be made of wood for all the appreciation they express. Just as you suspected. Trees! You don't think they'd appreciate battery acid. Bees aren't beasts. These hives look pretty healthy, actually. Let's not put him through any more trauma than he's already suffered. Spiced honey! But there's no time for entrepreneurship just now. Not the kind of sweet flowers bees go for. You have no nectar-flavored treats, unfortunately. This would be the worst place to dance, ever. That didn't help anything. You have a train to catch. Please continue moving forward. There's liquid in these. It smells sort of fruity. Juice? Wine? There's a hole burst in the house, too. Some boards have been nailed awkwardly across the hole in the side of the house. Or maybe they've been nailed expertly. You admittedly don't know much about home repair. What a cute house, but the door is locked. It's locked. Doesn't appear to be electronic. Can't open doors by reading to them. It doesn't look sick. If Byers were a woodpecker. But he's a pigeon. A tasty door is not necessarily an open door. You're not wasting your pogs on an uncooperative door. It's rude to feed other people's doors without their permission. Some inert objects simply have no appreciation of dance. This confirms it. This is door. All this useless electricity. No need to show them that. They already look bored. These boards look quite healthy, actually. If Byers were a flea, he could fly through one of these cracks. Spicy boards. Hot corporations. What terrible venue for displaying these beautiful pogs. Board treats might work. Pet treats, no. Such indifference to rhythmic artistry. That didn't help anything. Such indifference to classical artistry. Yeah, sorry. This is, we're almost done with this area. I think there's this interaction, that one, and I can die real quick if that helps. Let's die real quick. Why not? That's the right directions. That's definitely where you need to go. Woods are pretty dark, though. Joey, wait. Huh? What's wrong now? Don't tell me. Man-eating plants, giant moths that fire lasers out of their butts, trees that have big angry faces on them and use their branches to attack poor defenseless travelers like that one part in Snow White. Actually, yeah. You nailed it. Wow, Joey, you're so smart. You can't be serious. Not only do you have this crazy heir to some kind of space throne trying to kill everybody, your trees are also trying to kill everybody? Yeah. Builds character. Jeez, this planet sucks. So how do we get through this forest? Well, when Tetrarch Danik had me pass through strange areas as a test of the flame of my inner strength, he rubbed me down with a tusked vertebrate slurry so I could blend in with the local fauna. What is that? Tusked what? Oh. Oh, honestly, it's better if you don't know. That's... Anyways, basically applying any critter waste to ourselves in the local area will work. Crushed up bee carcasses, arachno sac fluid, that sort of thing. You have to smell like the forest. Yuck. This is such a gross detour. Yeah, sorry you have to deal with it. Well, let's take a look around for some stuff to rub on ourselves so we can pass through the forest without getting eaten by giant trees or bugs or whatever. Perhaps heading straight into the forest isn't the best idea. The farmhouse might have something that can help you get through safely. Well, you've definitely looked everywhere and tried everything. There is no option but to forge into the great unknown. You're not really enthusiastic to go tromping all over this exotic wildlife. Actually, it seems a little like something your dad would do. But you and Zephyros need to catch their train, so... Tally-ho! Oh well. That was fun. You actually could not even begin to guess what the heck that is. It smells sweet and a little bit rotten. Yeah, this is a press, isn't it? Would likely lead to a disaster of one kind or another. You have no idea how that's going to help. Squeeze it like that and you won't be able to open it to get anything out. No! It's no time for culinary experiments. These things will never be of any help. Mashed pet treats? Ugh. Surface is too uneven. As advertised, it is a fruit press. Fruit comes off the trees, goes into the press to become juice, and is poured out into those sacks over there. That's how the process happens, most likely. Why? You have no idea. It is for alcohol. That won't improve matters. It's operated by wind power, not mind power. Unproductive of anything but aggravation. That would just ruin it. There's no way to compress this prose any further. Nice. The grubs have already been squeezed, and this is the result. This probably moves whatever the heck that thing is. You have no idea what it is or what it's doing here. It looks kind of alive from a distance, maybe like a dragon. I should definitely get on the back of a horse and chase this dragon down. I should tilt at this dragon. This giant I could potentially battle. Fucking Don Quixote reference. God damn it. Something would probably break if you did that. The wind turns it without any psychic intervention whatsoever. This looks like a serious business-like windmill with no time for such frivolous pursuits. You doubt the windmill could play that particular position, which takes great skill. Blowing grub juice everywhere would be both gross and pointless. That would probably rust the gears, and then where would you be? If you ground this up and swallowed it, would that make you a better player? You doubt it. Grinding this to sawdust would reduce its utility. These run on wind power, not psychic power, and that would be needlessly destructive. Maybe if you were braver. You don't want to spend any more power than necessary on this stupid well. You take a brief peek down the well and... Blech. Oh, go enjoy your breakfast. I'll be here when you're done, so feel free to come back if you're, still interested by the time you're done with breakfast. You shouldn't have looked. You shuffled Joey away and resolved not to deal with it. Actually, yeah. Maybe you should throw this into the well. That's a bad idea. Yeah, right. Just throw away the playbook of your chosen athletic recreation. You'd, rather not. You could get sued if someone slipped on that. Is this a stage? There are lights and a curtain. You wonder why there's a stage here, but, well, you're not about to ask. Shockingly, there's nothing in here of any help. Ladies and gentlemen! There aren't any ladies or gentlemen around, though. Could be relevant. It isn't. You could create the illusion of a crowded dance floor, but it would only serve to emphasize the loneliness of real life. Cubat isn't a good dance partner. Not enough feet. You decide to batter these boards into kindling, and then you change your mind. Geez, Zephyros. For unknown reasons, boards are uniquely resistant to psychic manipulation. It's tempting, but no. Too bad you don't have a blindfold or you could play Juice Sack Pinata. Do the drones not come out here? Even a Rusty can get a hive repair if they put in a request and wait for long enough. It smells like something is fermenting. Kind of globesy to do out in the opening like this. Doubly useless. You'd have to be more than a simple board to be a pusher, you know that for certain. Maybe pouring juice on these boards would cause them to cringe aside? Probably not. Ew! No! Get serious. Your juice sacks decline to give their opinions on anything. Sacks, don't flarp. Better not waste that, you might need it. It doesn't look like much of a sports enthusiast. You can't bore doors into opening. Which is harder, this Cubat or this door? You don't want to find out. Stop! Don't wake them up. These juice sacks are strangely indifferent to sweet moves. Here, juicy, juicy, juicy. Here, sacky, sacky, sacky. Seems like they're not interested. Don't kid around. This might be a delicious combination, but you don't have the time for culinary experiments just now. Is it weird alien? It's weird alien juice and sack safe for Earth birds. Best not to risk it. These juice sacks look to be in perfect health. You don't want to get your beast book all wet and sticky. That would cause severe electrocution. If anyone wanted to do the electric slide. The bigger book of beasts doesn't know how to dance. You could treat animals who hurt themselves dancing, if there were any. Buyers could do the pigeon for no reason at all and waste time. Or you could both resist such a senseless act. That would be unproductive. No, they could get stepped on. Ha! The crunch of pet treats on the dance floor. If you only had time, and a full orchestra. You finally made it to the footlights, and the audience is one single troll. Very illuminating. These don't go in there. Wait, don't look in that well. Huh? Why? It's filled with mind honey runoff. Mind honey runoff? It's pretty dangerous. It'll burn your view globes out of your head holes if you look at it. Oh gosh. Thanks for warning me, Zephyros. I could have made a really big mistake. Yeah, for sure. It might make an amusing splash, but then you'd be one bigger book of beasts. Any sick fish down there? Why fish? If so, they're keeping quiet about it. Why fish? That worries me. You've heard that birds don't do well in wells. This could spice things up for weary travelers. But what have weary travelers ever done for you? The contents won't be improved by these. These are pet treats. You can't dance on thin air. Zephyros pulls you away before you can shine the flashlight down there. Yeah, I think I've done that, so these are the last interactions before I go in there. Okay, these don't go in there. Looks like you could grind it into ribbons if you wanted to. But you don't want to. That would be a complete waste. You wouldn't even consider turning buyers into ground pigeon. This is already in powdered form. You know these things are never going to be any help. Don't be wasteful. Dancing on the machine might be a beautiful metaphor, but it is far too dangerous. Nothing to see here except gears. You don't need to see that it's a sailboat. I mean windmill. You do your best dance, but nobody's impressed. That would be a waste. You know these things are never going to be any help. Diffusing magic spice mix into the atmosphere is an idea. A dumb idea. Let's not put him through any more trauma than he's already suffered. There is not the slightest reason to do that. This would only be a drag on rotation. These don't go in there. Alright. Blatantly obvious answer. It's locked. We could just break in? What? Zephyros, that's a crime. That's fine. The owner probably won't be coming back anytime soon. That doesn't make it okay. It's not like we're gonna steal anything. We're just gonna look for something to help us get through the forest, take what we need, and get out, like we did in the caves. But how are we gonna get inside without breaking anything? I don't want to ruin someone's nice home. I can just jostle the lock with my mind. It's a primitive tech lock hinge, so even my terrible psychics can do it. Wait, you're what? My psychics? Zephyros, hold on. Do you have psychic powers? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Why didn't you tell me? Do humans not have those? No? Wait, does everyone on this planet have psychic powers? No, not everyone. I think they're kind of uncommon, actually. But Burgundies tend to be more receptive to the mind stuff, so you can find a lot of gutter blood trash with weak sauce telekinetics. Including me. It's still really cool. No, it's not. Troll telekinetics who are actually cool can fire mind beams and command ghost armies and stuff. But usually the Jade Bloods color and indoctrinate the good ones before they pupate. I'm just one of the bad ones they left behind. Well, Zephyros, as someone who lives on a planet where psychic powers are only in Star Wars and horror movies and stuff, I think you're the bee's actual knees. Wow. I want to see you open that lock with your cool Jedi mind powers. Okay, sure, just switch characters to me and use my telekinesis powers on the door. This looks like a nice little hive. You don't really know why you bothered making yours so big. You barely even lived in 2 rooms. Spend most of your time at the Tetrarchs anyways. I've never had such unquestionable confidence thrown at me before. Okay. Here goes. Click. It should be open now. Wow! It actually worked! That's so cool, Zephyros. Like, I don't think you believe me, but I really truly mean that. You're very cool. You're right. I don't believe you at all. Yeah. I do feel weird breaking and entering, though. Don't worry about it. I'm sure the owner won't mind. You feel really bad about breaking in. You hope Zephyros didn't wreck the lock. Alright. I'm going to enjoy this area a bit, so in the name of that, I'm going to take a small break. Let's just get this. All this honey looks different from what I'm used to on Earth. Something's off about it. I'm not sure how it works on your planet, but here Mind Honey powers are the here Mind Honey powers the electrical grid. Here Mind Honey powers the electrical grid, and is also a drug, sort of. Weird. No need for that. Oh, I did break the lock. That's kind of a shame. You can open the door with your psychic powers. Or with your hand. No, you want to keep this right where it is. Not even a wooden door is dumb enough to try that. This is too important to you to start pitching it out of doors. That would only rust the hinges and smell bad. It's a lamp. You could break something. The gross light of outer reality cannot compare with the inner effulgence of the psyche. Good word, effulgence. With a powerful lamp like this, you could really concentrate on your flarp manual. If you had the time. Or the inclination. This is a lamp, not a trash can. Nice to see these places so well lit. If these lamps run on electricity, you could electrocute yourself. Plus, it would smell bad. Now that looks like an accident waiting to happen. You aren't tall enough to hit your head on any of those, but you'd manage it somehow. Grub juice dripping from hanging baskets. Yuck. These two shall never meet. Worse than useless. The Flarp manual is useful in all parts of life, except for this. It might be amusing, bit of a waste of energy. And you are going to poke your eye out if you keep this up. Whoa! I just knocked it down. Look at that. How could you even consider that this would be helpful? You could use your psychic powers to turn the pages, but it would only make you a laughingstock. Wow, someone who keeps their food in their food closet. Incredible. That would be needlessly and senselessly destructive. If you read the food's mind, you'll probably just get, eat me? Too many books already. How is this even within the realm of rationality? It's still technically food, but yuck. That would make it both barred and gross. This must be the respite block. Respite block? Yeah. You won't be going in. Absolutely not. Doors can really be doors can rarely be impressed into opening. This is useless on its own, and twice as useless with a door. Not the most intelligent use of a flarp manual. No door can resist your mind powers. On the other hand, you don't want to waste your mind powers on doors. You decide that resorting immediately to brute force is the strategy of a nincompoop. Oh boy. Brain fruit. Yuck. You can take it or leave it. Fruit vandalism is beneath you. You wonder what a psychic link with a brain fruit would be like, but not enough to try it. The brain fruit likes to spend its free time sitting motionless. The brain fruit's indifference to this has few, if any, parallels in literature or history. The brain fruit isn't interested in sports. Absolutely disgusting, beyond disgusting. You wouldn't want to get your fingers all sticky. You don't really care for honey. It's sweet, but it's also chalky, and you never know when it'll blow your brain out the back of your skull. You might be able to separate the grub juice into its constituent components using this equipment, but that would be gross. Be careful waving that around. If you break it, you own it. This is very much not useful here. Careful, drop that on the wrong explosive mixture and you could send the whole house up. You don't want to muck around with things you don't understand. You might squash something, and then your embarrassment would only be equaled by your legal liability. Uncalled for, the Corn's actions have been completely inoffensive in that they've literally just sat there. You guess you could create a cob melee, but why would you want to? The Corn doesn't look like it has a wild flarping obsession. Irrational. The Corn remains unmoved even by the prospect of a good, clean sport. Why ruin some presumably perfectly good corn? It doesn't like grub juice. Like, at all. It doesn't like sports. It wonders what you're playing at, and ignores you. It doesn't like fun leisure activities. Better not. No telling what might happen. You would never beat an inoffensive wasp lucis around the head and shoulders. You bet Joey can learn something cool from this if she reads it. Okay, that's all Zephyros can do here. So... right? Yeah. Bam. It's pretty well stocked, though you don't recognize much. Yep, still looks like a door. That leads back outside. Dancing out of the exit would be very self-expressive. You're honestly not too discriminating about who you try to feed those to, are you? What a waste of beauty that would be. Not really. Hold your horses, buyers. We'll all go together, okay, little buddy? This is no time to start throwing medical kits around. You're sick of this book, but do you really want to pitch it out into the night? It works by muscle power and needs no newfangled cells. Not even close to being sensible. You think these books should fight to determine which is best? That's so primitive. That's just a picture of a bee on the cover. If you had a picture of a medical kit, maybe that would work. Byers, as a bird, turns his nose up at piddling bee dances. That would be utterly senseless. You know these things are never going to be of any help. 1. Books do not eat treats. 2. Even if they did, these are not bee treats. You do your best dance. No one's impressed. You can see the bee dance guide very well without that. You got it down! Yay! You flip through the book. Amazing! An endless font of knowledge pertaining to the ambulation of bees. You've learned a new dance. You dance right on out of here, but you got stuff to do. You don't want to knock it over. Shining a flashlight on a lit lamp is just as sensible as a lot of other things you've been trying to do. Alright, this doesn't combine with anything. These are too big for bees. It's like 5 bees per tree. Bees hate pogs. Best not to combine the birds and the bees. You didn't get stung. You're fine. There are no bees in this book. It is not beastly enough. The dance is already powerful enough. Shining a flashlight on a lit lamp is just as sensible as a lot of other things you've been trying to do. If the lamp ate one, you would freak right out, so don't tempt fate. You can see every detail now. It's nice to see your magic spice mix well illuminated for a change. Byers preens himself in the light. You could use the light to reorganize your medical kit, if you had nothing but time and no important adventure to progress. Finally, a light you can curl up under to read your book. But not now, and not here. The lamp already seems plentifully supplied with power. They don't work by electricity. You have no idea how that's helping anything. There's nothing in this thing that's gonna help. You might like it in there so much he'd refuse to come back down, and then you'd be in trouble. This doesn't seem like a good combination. Does not compute. Careful, ravenous basket pet attacks maim dozens every year. You do your best dance, but nobody's impressed. You can see them perfectly well without it. You'd mess up the food. That'd be a waste. All these wasted photons. You don't store food on stage, and you don't dance in the pantry. You can't and don't want to dance into the pantry. It would be funny if someone who wasn't a pet ate them by mistake. On the other hand, Alternians eat really weird things. You don't want to waste these on dumb foods. They probably already have a spice mix in here somewhere. Byers is unimpressed. He'll take sweat with birdseed any day. Any infesting vermin in need of medical attention in here? Perhaps not. Too many books already. That's totally out of place here. The door isn't operated by electricity, but good old-fashioned dumb matter. You can't batter down this door with your bigger book of beasts. This must be a bedroom. Sleep station? Rest square. It's probably got some sort of silly name, like respite block. You aren't about to just walk into some strange bedroom in a house you broke into. Your dad raised you better than that. Well, no, he didn't, but you still aren't doing that. Go ahead, Byers, ram the door and smash it! He doesn't want to. Maybe if you spice the door, a giant might come along and eat it, but you have not noticed any giants in the area. Beautifying the door with your pogs won't help. Be a little disturbing if this one worked. It'd be so amazing if you could just dance through barred doors. You can't see anything through the cracks. Can't dance your way through a locked door. Yuck! That didn't help. Ugh, what is that? Is that a brain? It's full of seeds. You don't think it is, but you've never actually seen what a real brain looks like. You hope it isn't full of seeds. You're hungry, but you're not that hungry. Having no senses of any kind, the brain fruit unfortunately can't take in your performance. Just because you're carrying these doesn't mean you should try them on any old fruit you see lying around. No fruit with any kind of brain is going to want to read a kid's book. Unfortunately, you left the horticultural medicines at home. As Zephyros previously stated, you'll need to cover yourself in the scent of local fauna in order to safely pass through the forest. There's a Lucis in this house that fits the bill. Yeah, we'll get there. Byers wants to peck at it, but you're afraid it might cause an aneurysm. That might be delicious! Unfortunately, you have no time for food preparation just now. They bounce right off. The triumph of officious meddling over understand. This might be useful if there was some way to use it. Dropping books on lab equipment is widely recognized as needlessly destructive. You don't want to contaminate your medical stuff with any chemicals. If Byers eats some weird chemical and grows another head, Jude will never forgive you. You wish you had time to experiment with your magic spice mix. Unfortunately, you don't. No, they might get corroded by acid or something. These are rarely used in lab experiments. This has no effect except to make the equipment rattle dangerously. Ballet has little effect on chemical reactions. It's been tested. Nothing doing. Dancing amongst glass vials is not your best idea ever. There's probably a different dance for corn. There's a corn dance? Waste of photons. If you've been reduced to dancing for corn audiences, things are looking bad. If the corn were to eat this, it would be very creepy indeed. You're kidding, right? Yuck, it's so wrong. Is alien corn even good for Earthbirds? You'd rather not experiment. This won't work here. It's a corny book? No? Electric Corn is a cool band name, which is totally irrelevant here. Maybe you could make friends by giving it an electric shock, but that seems unlikely. Oh, its scientific name is Befriend. How cute! It looks like they're known for vomiting when they get excited. Kinda reminds you of your babysitter's cat. It doesn't want medical attention. It doesn't like birds. The feeling is mutual. Spice Mix makes it sneeze, so it doesn't like Spice Mix. Its taste in Pogs is, it does not like Pogs. You only insult it by implying that it's a pet. It ignores you. Perhaps it considers tap a degenerate bastardized form of dance. It ignores you. Perhaps it considers ballet an antiquated, pretentious form of dance. It's rude to shine light in people's eyes. You dance your heart out, give them some real razzle-dazzle, and finish it with an award-winning pose. But all this Big B does is hiss at you. Tough crowd. Wow. I didn't know I was in the company of a professional prima ballerina. Thanks. I think. Your dance was really good, but why waste it on lowbrow cultural rabble like me? It was for the bee. You know, learn a bee dance, perform it for a bee. It makes sense, right? He didn't seem to like it, but I'm glad you did. Yeah, luckily I've got both view globes in full working order. I bet this wasp Lucis didn't respond because you're a freaky alien who looks like she has a skin disease and got her horns horrifically amputated due to having soft fatty cheeks, like a grub that should have been culled immediately upon birth in the brooding caverns. Thanks. Actually, if this Lucis gets enough visual stimulation, maybe that'd trigger the kind of response we want. Huh? I'm so sorry, I'm just thinking my dumb thoughts out loud. It means nothing. Maybe you should try putting on some fake horns to look more like a troll? Maybe the wasp would like your dance then. We could use those traffic cones I picked up? That's a great idea. Those shells look like horns too, those cornucopia things? I could also use those corns as fake horns, I guess. Wow, that's an even better idea. Oh gosh, I'm getting choice overload. What a monumental decision. Which horn should I wear? It's gonna have to be about the cones for me. Et voila. How do they look? Just like a real troll. Well, a real troll with a flesh-eating lethal bacteria inhabiting their pores, but that's more common than you think. Awesome! Oh, wait, do horn shapes mean anything? Are they like horoscopes? Yeah. Kind of. What does this pair say about me? I guess with how hard and pert they are, it kind of says you've got a really well-developed personality. Oh, that's very nice and wholesome. I'll try my bee dance again now. Oh, that's a bug. A big old bug in a cage. A bug cage. A cage for bugs. The bee chitters excitedly. If you shut your eyes and pretend the noise is coming from human hands as opposed to horrifyingly moist alien incisors, you might even mistake it for applause. You think that's a good sign? Wait, hold on a second, what's it doing? Oh. Beautiful. Zephyros, I feel funny. I feel like all my worries are totally gone? I guess that wasp spray really works, huh? Seems so. This will definitely let us get through the forest without wasps eating us alive. It's really fun to smell like the forest. I'm not even worried about making it to the next train station anymore. I think on an abstract level, I'm worried about not being worried since my anxiety has thus far been the main thing what's prevented me from dying. Sorry, I need to save that. But I don't feel it emotionally, which is a strange thing to conceptualize, but I'm weirdly okay with it. It's nice not to have to worry every once in a while, Zephyros. Maybe you ought to use this stuff more often. I think there's a high chance that once this wakes, I think there's a high chance that once it wears off, I'm going to start stress crying so hard I won't be able to walk. So maybe we should hurry. Okay, let's get on our way then. Good thing I did everything first. While the usage of stimulants cannot be condoned, at least it allows you to pass through the forest unscathed. You must get on the next train. Yeah. Phew. We finally made it. Oh, I'm glad that bee gunk wore off. Are you done stress crying? What? Stress crying? Everything's great and normal. Zephyros, it's fine. Getting your house bombed, meeting an alien, getting bombed again, getting juiced by a giant bee, and then peeing yourself when Dear Cat suddenly caught up with us on the road is a pretty scary chain of events. It's totally okay to let it all out. Yeah. Anyway, we should message Kradia and let her know we're coming. Her contact information should be on the tablet you have. Alright, we can just message her from here. Cool. What should I say? On our way? Alright. On our way. Well, I guess we just have to wait and see if she answers later. Anyway, we should buy ticks. Huh? Oh, the tickets? I have to say the X. It's my thing. I'm sorry. Zephyros, it's okay. I support your personal style choices. Please don't worry. Where do we go to buy tickets? There should be an automated kiosk that sells them around here somewhere. Okay, let's go look. Hand goes on the panel. Oh, well, we found it. The machine's right up there. All we have to do is buy some ticks and then we can board. Cool beans. All right, let's see what we've got. So, where do I go in here? Oh, I see. Input destination. Oh, Jivik Week special. Sweet. I see. 2 tickets. Blood color? Well, I guess we can put us both as burgundy bloods. Oh, oh no, oh no. Joey, wait! Oh, oh no, what did I do? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I totally forgot that these machines test your blood color to make sure you don't buy any wrong class ticket. I guess since you're not a troll. Okay, well, I guess you have to use the machine then. Okay, let's see. Oh no. It won't sell any more ticks till the drones come to fix the machine. In 2 hours! The train will be gone by then. Oh no! What are we going to do? Um, I guess we need to find some other way to get a ticket. Ah, okay. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. Not sure if there's anyone in the stream anymore. I might pause for a moment with the new music. See if anyone shows up. If not, thanks for coming to the stream. This is all your fault. You didn't stop Joey in time. Breaking it is not going to help. You wouldn't even know where to begin attacking something like that psychically. LARPing hasn't prepared you for this. You don't have any place for tech malfunctions. That will break it, and then you still won't have a ticket. I've got to find some other way to get on board. What do you think we should do? Well, maybe let's try asking someone around here if they can help. There are worse ways to spend your night than trekking all night from one train station to another, but that still sucked. You're getting on that train and you're going to Jivik Week. You're making it happen. You aren't going to woo it with B communication. Lighting it up won't fix the problem. You can't dance your way out of your mistakes, young lady. Your clever tactics have no effect, unfortunately. Pets don't get tickets. These aren't even heavy enough to trigger the sensor. Making it more flavorful is not going to help. You aren't going to repair this ticket machine with a medkit. You can't believe you're saying this, but a book is not going to solve this problem. These don't go in there. Alright, since I'm about to start talking to trolls for real... let's just do it. Sup. He reminds you of the guys in the music channels your babysitter watches if she thinks you aren't there. If you walk in, she'll flip it to the boring kids channels. Oh no. He's hot. No! Not the Squidward joke! You don't make the Squidward joke, no. Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. You won't thank you for that. Better not to waste that. You might need it. Ida rat. Hey, you kids need something? Nope, just passing on through. It's rude to stare. Look, lady, I got no idea what your blood color is, but I do know ain't no way it's blue enough for me to be interested in anything you got to say. Wow? Let's get out of here, Zephyros. Okay. Take a pic, huh? But actually, don't really. I charge for those. God. You've met plenty of guys like him. Haughty and handsome and loving that you noticed. God damn it. God damn it. Zephyros. Zephyros, you're turning me into a Fujoshi. What are you doing? Zephyros, stop it. He's rude. Okay, we know you're a busy guy. Yeah. Just busy standing here. Not doing a lot. Doing not a lot. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So, do you know where we could get a ticket if the ticket machine is broken? Why would I know that? I don't know. I'm just asking a question. Even if I did, I told you. I'm busy. Right? Yeah, you got it. Well, could you trade us your ticket? Or sell it to us? Joey, we don't have any money. He doesn't know that. Listen, baby, I don't know what's gonna have to... Okay, listen, baby, I don't know what it's gonna take to tell you to make you read my lips when I tells you I ain't got any kind of interest in talking to yous. I ain't got no idea what kind of screwed up color you got thumping through those tiny veins, but... Hey, she's a bronze blood? I think that's pretty obvious. I can't see. What? Can't see nothing warmer than jade. Just looks like sludge to me. Oh, you mean you're colorblind? I guess. So what? Is it a mutation? Hell no. Who do you think you're talking to? There's nothing abnormal about my blood. That sounds sort of relaxing, actually. Being colorblind here, not knowing someone's color right away. Huh? But then how do you know how to treat them? Let's just go. So, about that ticket? Don't have one. Never did. Then what are you doing on the train platform? Who are you, the train platform drone? Get out of here. He's got a soil perturber, and he looks like he knows how to use it. Oh. You've never been to Jivik Week, but Damek has. He went last sweep to strategize for the coming revolution. All of his Instagram posts were of him partying, though. Gosh, he's so good at undercover work. Apparently, this is the party of the century or whatever, which she can read. You'd never been to a party before, but you still don't plan on being too impressed. It looks like he's covered in dirt. He smells like it, too. Greetings, travelers. What a glorious night to reap the blessings of the cosmos. To drink in the dazzling light of our peerless empire. What? I'm saying, hey. Oh, hey. Is this another reference I'm not getting? No, I have no idea either. Let us speak plainly with one another. Is this not the best of all possible worlds? I don't know if I can agree with you on that one, buddy. Do you mean to suggest that a more perfect system exists somewhere in the firmament? That a land untouched by the claws of our Eris could rival that of Alternia's grace? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is this guy messing with us? I'm not sure. The name is Fazer, so you may more accurately discuss me amongst yourselves. Oh, I'm Joey. This is Zephyros. Are you waiting for the train too? I guess it's pretty obvious that's what you're doing unless you just like to hang out at train stations. There's a cafe here at the shop. I guess some people like to come here. Is it the best of all possible cafes, though? Is it? I haven't tested it, so I couldn't tell you. So, are you going to Jivik Week? We are. In theory. Maybe I'll see you there. You aren't sure what his deal is. Everyone here is a little strange, but he's got a way about him. You've met guys like this. So beaten down that they convince themselves they like it. The Tetrarch says it's just it's them making a virtue of necessity, but it still makes you mad. Hey, Fazer. Evening, my fair and scruffy companions of the blood. What's the good word? I'd say it's more like we got the fail word. We're trying to get on the train, but the ticket machine, broke. Unfortunate, but there are other ways to get a ticket if you are so inclined. Where did you get your ticket? Well, I was out late. Soil perturber at my side, digging a trench to feed the hungry ground its latest pound of flesh. I took a short breather to better appreciate the glorious touch of the twin moons, and I looked down to find a flyer washed up on a tide of dirt, summoning all good Eris-fearing trolls to a festival. At the end of the line. So you found a brochure of Jivik Week in the dirt and decided come? When fate speaks, Fazer listens. But how did you get a train ticket? Did you find it in the dirt? What? Oh. No. I bought it on the internet. Soldiers of the blood. Sorry, I couldn't be more help. It's full of stuff you can't afford on your current allowance. Looks like a bunch of normal travel stuff, but alien. Snacks and stuff. This troll is advertising her bookstore, There are many good deals to be had in her cozy nest of knowledge. This olive blood hoarded so many books and novels that she has to get rid of them in an actual physical store. Talk about a hustle. I wonder if she's making enough money to buy her way into a good off-planet assignment. It's a small greasy girl on a big greasy bug. You miss your Lucis. Oh boy, that's a large bug. Keep your fronds to yourself, Rusty, or they'll be snacks. Believe me, I wasn't going to touch it. Is that your Lucis? No, it's another giant white bug I found under a rock. Oh, are you joking? Yeah, I'm just getting some quality time with her before she gets crated for the trip. And my Moirail won't bug me when I'm with her. She likes to bite him. Yeah, I feel guilty. Damix looked so nervous when we left him in the crating area. His Lucis, I mean, not his Moirail. His Moirail is me, and I'm always nervous. Fascinating. She's pretty abrupt and doesn't seem to be interested in saying much. This girl clearly doesn't have much to say to you, which you are absolutely fine with. Hey, did you use the machine to get a ticket? Yeah. Well, it's not working now. Well, obviously, it was working earlier. What the hell did you do to it? Nothing. Do you have any idea where we could get a ticket besides the machine? What do I look like? Some kind of ticket master? Sorry. Can't help you. She doesn't look very sorry. Let's just try someone else. It's gonna keep zooming in for this. Oh well. This is the High Blood Lounge. Indigo and up only. There's no reason for you to go in there. It says lounge. You aren't really sure how you know that, and you decide not to waste time wondering. It's a sign for the platform. Platform sign. This must lead out to the platform where the train pulls up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe if you stay very, very still, he won't notice you. Yeah, right. Clowns can smell fear. She looks uncomfortable. That makes sense since she appears to be the only low blood on the platform besides you. You are also uncomfortable. These are really only here to mock you. There are laser turrets here to make sure you don't try anything. You won't last a second trying to jump over this. Cool jacket. You could never get away with having your collar like that. And indigo. Normally that would freak you out, but there are so many other things to be freaked out about currently that you've hit your freaked out saturation point. Any further freak is just going to dribble out your ears. Sky is dressed sort of like the debate team guys from school. Actually, that's mean. You're sure he's a perfectly nice guy? That girl's hair is all shaved on the sides. Maybe she got gum stuck in it or something. That girl looks nervous. You like her dress, though. That's definitely the biggest alien you've seen yet. Unless you count the Luci, which you don't. You wouldn't compare a tall human to, say, a giraffe. See, that guy isn't tall. That would be weird. Joey, wait. What? You can just go and speak to a purple blood, let alone him. Huh? Why not? Oh, you're an alien, so you don't know, but just trust me, clowns are bad news. You guys know I can hear you whispering over there. Hey, I don't bite, bring it on in. Look, Zephyros, it's totally fine. Hi, I'm Joey. Look interesting. What's your name? Interesting, huh? Here, I thought you guys was fans. Sorry, fans? Dang, do you not get slam or get cold in the Rustyburg? I have no idea who you are. Sorry. Don't sweat it. It's cool and this nice. This is a nice change of pace, actually. I'm on vacay. I love the adoring crowds and all, but sometimes you just need to get away from it all, you feel me? You supposed to be a celebrity or something? You could say that. But I'm more than happy to just be some guy to you, Joey. Name's Marvis. Nice to meet you, Marvis. Are you going to Cridia's party? Yeah, I got a gig coming up. Cool. Me and my friend Zephyros here are coming too. Maybe we'll see each other on the train. Oh, I'm sure of it. Okay, well, we're gonna go get tickets. Catch you later. Zephyros, are you okay? You look a little... I will be in a minute. I'm kind of rattled. What? Why? You just went and talked to a purple blood. We're lucky we still have our heads. What are you talking about? Marvis seems like a perfectly nice guy. He's a clown. Yeah? Do you have some sort of prejudice against clowns? I don't get it. There's no way for me to explain it to you. It's just, they have this whole, culture. Culture? A culture of being a clown? Yes. And they love to do murders and hurt people. They especially love to do big hurts and murders to people like me. I really don't know what to say. I'm sorry you have this, clown-based trauma that I seem to have inadvertently set off. But he's not murdering anyone right now, and he seems totally fine based on the conversation we just had with him where no one got murdered. So maybe we can relax a little about it? Ugh. Never mind. Just let's move on. He's apparently famous and nice, too. You didn't think those things were supposed to go together. Not only is that a purple blood, that's Martha's gelato. Just great. Hey, Marvis. Yo, Joe. Joe? Not a fan of nicknames? Oh, no, it's totally fine. Actually, I like it. You can call me Joe if you want. Cool. One second, I'm just gonna repost this. Yeah. So, what's up, Joe? Well, I was just wondering, would you happen to know where we might be able to find some tickets? Besides from the ticket machine, I mean. Since it's kind of, broken? Sorry, can't help you there. I got my ticks from the fishy lady herself. Don't think I got any hookups that'll make it in time for you to catch the next train. Oh. Well, thanks anyway. Chin up, Joe. I got on good authority you'll make it on board one way or another. Honk. Don't want to see you giving up, you hear me? Did I slip into some slang there? Some drawl? Alright, how's our chitter doing? Our chitter's crap. Let's work on that. A ticket goes in here. You don't have a ticket yet. This is awful. The acoustics are so bad in here. It's messing with my pitch. Oh, yeah, it's kinda echoey. Just kidding. My pitch is perfect. Do you need something? Oh, I'm Joey and this is Zephyros. Hi. Chixie. Chixie Rhymer. I need to work on my sing. Nice to meet you, Chixie. Add me on Chitter if you want. I have some demos up there. Oh, cool, I will. Are you going to Jivik Week? Yeah, that's where anybody who's anybody is going today. I'm opening. What? Really? Yes. Damn, it still doesn't feel real. That's so stilted. It still doesn't feel real. I mean, I'm one of 20 opening acts, so it's not a huge deal. It's still pretty cool. Damek would be crazy jealous if he was here. Damek? Oh, don't worry about it. Well, I hope to see you there, Chixie. She seems really intense about getting to Jivik Week. You can relate. It's kind of weird that a famous singer is traveling alone on a train. Shouldn't she have a tour bus? Hey, we're trying to get on the train, but the ticket machine is busted. Do you know if there's any other place to get tickets? Oh, I actually won my ticket. But I wouldn't worry about it too much. Jivik Week isn't really that big a deal. I don't think that's right. It's the biggest party of the year. I mean, sure, for someone like me. I'm performing. My career is riding on this. But people like you guys don't need to be there. It's open to the public, though, right? Yeah, sure, of course it is. But listen, things might get a little intense. Intense? What do you mean? Oh, nothing really. You just never know what might happen when a bunch of different casts all mix together. Believe me, don't waste your money. Stay safe. I'm following Trixie now. I won. I actually won. Jivik Week, I'll see you there. Jivik Week would be nice. Oh. Psst. Hey. Hey. Hey, you over there. Are you talking to me? What? No, not you. The cute one. You. Girl. Um, hi? You guys getting on the train for Jivik Week? Yep. Then you definitely want some of these. Just take a look here. What is that? It's a real long ride, and I know getting some shut eye on the low blood trains can be a tall order. But take 2 of these bad girls, and they'll have you out in a flash. Just 300 credits. For both? What do I look like, a charity? Each. Thanks for the offer, but I don't think we'll be needing any of that. More of a party girl, huh? If you'd rather get down and join in on all the rust blood rumpus, I've got pills for that too. Check these out. Just one of these sly ladies will get you so blasted you won't even want to sleep. You'll rock out from dusk to dusk to dusk. My goodness, you're just a drug dealer. You got a problem with that? Oh, I I don't do drugs. Myself, personally. That's cool. But if you ever change your mind and find yourself in need, just hit me up. I've got all kinds of shit for sale. What's wrong? Oh my goodness, I'm just... Phew. Sorry. You just startled me. Just going and saying a cuss like that. I mean, I'd never... Whew. Not that it's a big deal or anything. It's fine if you cuss. I don't care. I just don't care to do it myself. You're cute. Oh, you think so? Oh, thank you, I guess. What's your name? My name? Yeah, the thing you're called. Oh, it's Joey. Joey Claire. Your name's cute, too. Oh, thank you. What's your name? My name? Yeah, the thing you're called. Well, I have a few different names to whisper for every shadow in Alternia. RXL, Scalper. But you can call me L-Word. Gay girl L-Word. Wow. Okay. Nice to meet you, L-Word. Joey, are you okay? You're changing color. I'm just fine. I'm fine. Your teachers always warned you this day would come. They warned you about peer pressure, and did you listen? No. No, you didn't. She seems to like Joey a lot. Hey, sweet cakes. You waiting on the train? I guess so. You too? You bet. Nice to meet you. Name Zebra. Why is he talking like that? I don't know. What about you two lovely lowbloods? What shall I call you? I'm Joey. And this is Zephyros. Those names are just wonderful. So, are you on your way to Jivik Week? Yeah. Ah, me too. I'm looking forward to seeing you there already. Ah, are you industry professionals too by any chance? Uh, industry professionals? Guess not then. Well, if you're interested to know, I'm a pretty well-established music blogger myself. There are always so many incredible music acts that come to play at Jivik Week. Anyone who writes about music would be insane to sit it out. That's interesting, isn't it? You might be wondering what brings me, an indigo blood, out to a place like this to board the train. It's funny you ask. I didn't. You see, one of the biggest rappers at the event. Honestly, he's one of the biggest rappers ever. Well, I got word from my sources that he'd been spotted vacationing down here, of all places. Alone! And I thought, why not pop down for a bit and try my luck running into him? And can you believe it? I'd given up all hope. But we're on the same train platform as Marvis Shaloto. Right now. Right over there, just look at him. Ah, isn't he beautiful? Yeah, totally. I just spoke to him a minute ago. Excuse me, what? You just spoke to Marvis Gelotto? Yeah? You just walked up to him and spoke to him? With your words? Yeah. Why is this such a big deal? He's just a clown. Oh no. Just a clown. He is so much more than that. Marvis is only the greatest slam poet of our generation. Multiple times slammer get called champion. Producer, writer, poet, artist. And you might think that his lyrics are pro-regime, but no. No. If you really think about it, read between the lines and connect the words to the weight of his juggalo heritage, you'll see for him what he really is. You'll see him for what he really is. A radical revolutionary who could change our way of life forever through the power of vigorously rapped word alone. It makes sense, although he may technically occupy a position higher in the hemo spectrum than most. When you really examine the power structures at play in Alternia, clowns are easily the most oppressed class of them all. Okay, you fucking white supremacist. I'd never dream of just inserting my lowly self, revoltingly privileged as I am as an indigo blood, into his sight. I love to talk to him. Just really get down to business probing his think pants so I can figure out how the genius happens. Get an autograph, maybe even receive some of his valuable input on my own endeavors in slam poetry. But I would never be so presumptuous as to just go up and talk to him like that. There are protocols to reserve, respect to show. And I don't think I'm asking you for help introducing us. I would never ask for that. It is an artisan butchery. I would never use chemicals. So don't. Okay. I'm just gonna do some other stuff for a bit. Okay? See you later. This is exactly the sort of guy the Tetrarch means when he talks about the upper class. In fact, he may have actually talked about this guy before. His rants, you mean, all his lessons, they all tend to blend together for you after a while. He, well, he looked nice at least. Hi, Zebra. Hello, Joey. Did Marva say something to you about me? Ugh, no. I actually just came to ask if you happen to have any idea where I might be able to get a ticket for the train. Besides from the ticket machine? Since it broke. No idea how. Get a ticket? Sorry, pal, I got my ticket from special indigo-blooded sources. As unjust as I may find it, there's unfortunately nothing I can, as an individual, to do to help you gain access to privileges I'm afforded as a member of a higher caste. But next time I'm in a position to, I'll be sure to advocate for low blood access. It's just what's right. Oh. Hey. Good luck finding your tickets. I'm rooting for you. Ugh. You won't even give me his fucking chitter? Really? Hi again. Hey, change your mind? I know when a girl is playing hard to get. Oh, I actually do need something. Not drugs. Oh, what can I do for you? We need tickets for the train. Ticket machine's right over there. Anything else? Oh, that machine is broken. For real? You break it? Yes. Damn, guess we got a real little criminal on our hands. It was an accident. I just don't know anything about how anything around here works. Guess you don't get out much. So, tickets. Check these out. How much? I gotta be real with you, girl. These tickets are fake. Oh. Don't make that face. I only offer quality shit. An associate of mine made these. Her stuff is top tier. I could give you both of them if you could get me one real ticket. If those tickets are so good, then why don't you just use them yourself? Because if I use them, then you can't. Didn't your Lucis ever teach you not to look a gift hoof beast in the mouth? One real ticket for two high quality fakes. It's a good deal. Hey girl, you ready to make a deal? Yes, well, we don't have the ticket yet. We're working on it though. Well, you better hurry up. Wouldn't want the train to leave without you. Was there something else? So those little pills, those were really, drugs? Yep. They'd really get someone high? Hell yeah, they would. Wow. I've never actually seen a drug before. Well, besides the pills my babysitter takes, but I think a doctor gave those to her. And this one time at school when this one girl said she was smoking crack. But I think she was just snorting pixie sticks with a rolled up index card. Crack, huh? Never heard of it. I could probably get my hands on some if you wanted to try it. Haha, no thanks. Have you done any of those pills? Joey, maybe we should just go. Well, yeah. I wouldn't sell shit I didn't know was quality, would I? Wow. For real, though. Hit me up if you're down for a little experimentation. Why don't you add me on Chitter? That way you always got the hookup. Huh. Okay. Hey, we got Elward's chitter. Selling uppers. Better take the L. Catch me and find out. Oh shit, is my ex on this train? Yeah, she is. New account. Hopefully the clowns won't find me this time. I was born and bred to scalp at Jivik Week. Hit me up outside the front gate for sick discounts. Let me know when you're ready to make a deal. Hi again. You sure you're not a fan, Joe? Well, I might be. But no, the reason I came back is, well, you wouldn't have to have an extra ticket on you, would you? That you might be willing to just give to us uh, for nothing? Okay, I know we just met and all, but it'd mean a lot to me if you could help us. Us, you keep saying. But from all the words getting said, it seems like there be only one of you. What's the matter with your mate, Sprit? He can't talk? Oh, I guess you haven't been introduced to my friend, Zephyros. Zephyros, you're being rude. Joey isn't my mate, Sprit. What? He ain't, huh? Thought you guys was close with how he all huddle up behind you like that. What's a mate Sprit? It's, like one of our quadrants. You're what? I'm not Joey's mate Sprit. I'm not anybody's mate Sprit. Oh, is that like a boyfriend? Because, no, Zephyros isn't my boyfriend. We're just friends. I see, I see. He's just, kind of shy. Sorry. We don't mean to be disrespectful. It's aight. Anyway, really wish I could help you, Joe. And if I didn't have a gig lined up, I might just pass my ticket right over. But unfortunately, I really gotta be at this party, bud. It's alright. Do you know any other way we might be able to get one? Well, maybe I can't give you my ticket, but there might be some other way I can help. You get any other leads, hit me up and I'll see what I can do. And you'd be surprised how far a little jester juice can go. Honk. Well, I have no idea what that means, but thank you. If I find something, I'll let you know. Cool. Hey, why don't you add me on Chitter? That way, if I think of anything, I can let you know. Okay, sure. Sweet. Alright, catch you later. Marvis is working. What's up, buddies? Just having a pie and chilling. Honk if you hype for Jivik Week. Honk! Okay, I love Marvis. I'm sorry. Cancel me for liking Marvis. I'm so sorry. I got fans all over the place. Hey, I know this is a lot to ask, but could we buy your ticket from you? Maybe you could get on another train. You can't have my ticket. You don't even want to go to Jivik Week. Why not? It sucks. No offense, but I'm pretty sure Jivik Week doesn't suck. Right, if it's so bad, why do you want to go? Good grief, first of all, I don't have to justify my personal and professional choices to you. Secondly, I'm trying to help you. I told you things might get intense at the show. Intense? How? Well, I guess it's not like anyone will listen to a Rusty anyway. Do you know who the mask is? What, you mean like the movie? What? No. The Mask, the performer. Oh, yeah, she's gonna be there? Wait, who are we talking about? Oh, the mask is this sort of vigilante. She's an underground rapper who's been popping out at a bunch of high blood shows and speaking truth to power. I'm surprised she hasn't gotten culled yet. Yeah, me too. Anyways, she's me. I'm the mask. Plot twist. Wait, what? Shh. You never know who might be listening. But believe me, it's better if you just don't get on the train. Chivik Week is too good an opportunity. I can't pass it up. I'm going to stage a protest right there on stage. So no, you can't have my ticket. So you know what she's talking about? The mask is kind of an urban legend, but one that actually exists. Damek's met her before, I think. I don't know how he always changes the channel when she's on the news. I don't know, he always changes the channel when she's on the news. But you don't think what she's doing is worth it? Of course I do. But not where she's planning to do it. There are going to be subjugulators there. There are going to be threshcutioners. I don't know what any of those things are, but they sound pretty bad. Okay, you know what? You're right. Oh, I am? Yeah, you obviously know her way more about what's going on here than I do. I already got us in trouble by acting without thinking. So if you really think we should talk her out of it, let's do it. Hey, Chixie. I know you probably don't want to hear this, but Zephyros thinks it's really, really important that you don't go to this protest. Yeah, it's way, way too dangerous. Right. Okay. I've tried to be polite. I've tried to keep things civil. But you don't know my life. You don't know my pain. I've worked hard to get to where I am. And Tetrarch D says all I have to do is... What did you just say? Nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm just angry. No, you said Tetrarch D. So what? Who cares? It doesn't have anything to do with you. Yes, it does. That's my Moiriel Damex title. That's not possible. Tetrarch D doesn't have time for quadrants. He told me that himself. Well, he's never told me about you either. Prove it. Uh-huh. I don't know anyone named Damek, so as far as I'm concerned, this is somebody else completely. Back so soon? I know I just asked, but are you sure you have absolutely no idea where I might be able to get a ticket for the train? Well, if the ticket machine is broken, I suppose you'd have to get it from a troll then. Is there any chance you might give us yours? Excuse me. Give you mine? If there's anything at all that might convince you to give up your ticket, well, actually, do you think if you were to go over and ask that Marvis might give you an autograph for me? Yeah, let's do it. I mean, yeah, probably. I can ask anyway. Wow, thank you so much. Here, get him to sign this album, alright? Okay, sure. Hi, Marvis. What's up, Joe? I think I found a way to get a ticket, but I'll need your help. At your service. That guy over there, Zebra, said he might be able to give us his ticket if he got an autograph from you. Would you sign this album for him? Oh, sure, that's easy. I always carry a marker just in case this happens. Cool, thanks, here you go. No problem. Here you go. Thank you so much. Just give him the goods. All right, here you go. One album signed by Marvis Gilotto. Oh, oh, wow. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever held in my own two hands. Thank you so, so much. Oh, I might cry. Hey, please don't. So, do you think we could get your ticket? Huh? My ticket? Whatever do you mean? You sort of implied that you'd give it to us if I got you this autograph. I distinctly never recall saying that. You lied to us? Lied? You were simply mistaken. But, I might consider it if you were to do one more thing for me. What? As if we trust you now? Do you want that ticket or not, sweet peas? Ugh. I'm starting to think this guy isn't very nice. What? Me? Don't be ridiculous. I love low bloods like you. You're all so feisty. Anyway, if you were to go over there and show Marvis my mixtape, I might think about giving you my ticket. Maybe. Your mixtape? Yeah, I've been recently getting into the production side myself, but it's hard putting yourself out there as a critic, you know? Not everyone is happy to see you say critical things about their favorite artists, and there's a bit of a presumption of skill and understanding when you take the position of a critic. If people were to think my work weren't up to snuff, well, it'd be a real travail for someone in my position. I need a real honest and talented eye on my work before I forge out into the great unknown of music stardom. Who better to give me guidance than the very Grand Master of Slams himself, Marvis Gilotto? Ugh, fine, give me your stupid mixtape and I'll see what he thinks. Thanks, dear. Here, add me on Chitter and I'll send it over. Fine! Oh, he has that fucking photo. Catch me on Fishtagram. His activism is not appreciated. Everyone just hates him. He's gotten no more low blood Imperial drone overseers. Wow. What a fucking bootlicker. Oh. Yo, what's wrong, Joe? You know with that autograph that I got for that guy over there? Well, he said he'd give me his ticket for it, but he lied. Now he wants me to show you his stupid mixtape. I bet it's not even good. Well, if it'll help you get a ticket, I'll give it a listen. I'll send it to you over Chitter. Alright, Gravy, let's take a little look-see. So, what did you think? It speaks for itself, don't you think? You could say that. Hey, why don't you tell him to come over here and we can have a little jam about his flow? What, you really want to talk to this guy? He's obviously just a brown-nosing fame chaser. Maybe it's not too late to set him on the right track, you feel me? Well, if you think so. Just bring that buddy on over. Hey, Zebra, I showed Marvis your mixtape. What did he say? He said he wants to talk to you about it, believe it or not, so come on over. Well then, let's not keep him waiting. Ah, Grandmaster Shaloto, it's such an honor to finally meet you in person. Hey, yo, what was it? Zebra no dick? Yes, yes, if it please you, sir. Whatever name you wish to call me, so shall my name be, O mercifully mirthful one. Even I think this is a bit much. Anyway, I gave your mixtape a listen, buddy. And? Yo, buddy, I think you got a ton of potential. What? You really think so? Yeah, I think if you was real serious, you could get big. Big as me. Maybe even bigger. Hi. Why, I don't even know what to say. You know, I read a bit of your blog. Oh. Well, let me just assure you that none of that criticism written thereupon is intended to be in any way personal. It's alright, buddy. I'm a professional. I know how it is. But you really think that's all you want to be? Just a critic? Well, it was the path recommended to me when I underwent my rites of maturation. But I guess it is an awfully heteronormative assignment. Who among us at 7 sweeps truly knows who or what they're truly meant to be? This is probably what keeps the oppressive strictures of the hemospectrum system so inescapably woven into every facet of our lives. No young troll is ever given the chance to truly explore the full breadth of their potential. We simply take the rules forced upon us and assume there is no way to escape our destinies as defined by a cold and blood-pusherless computing algorithm. Dang, buddy, you spitting fire over here. Shit. Hey, you ever thought about going on Slam and get cold? What? Slam or get cold? Well, of course! Every young troll has thought about it. But do you really think I stand a chance? Hell yeah, buddy. Even though every winner in recorded history has been a purple blood? First times for everything, buddy. Wow, I had no idea I was that good. Hey, you gotta believe in yourself, you hear me? Wow. Wow! I guess I'll think about it? Good. This has been a really good talk, thank you. Do you think it would be okay if you followed me back on Chitter so I could DM you sometimes? Sorry, bud. Chitter broke. Can't log in. Oh. All right. Catch you later, buddy. Hey, got him hooked. Just go reel it in, Joe. I feel like I'm in a dream. Snake Eater. So, you got your album signed, mixtape listened to. Think you can give us your ticket now? What? Did you lie to us again? I distinctly remember that I said maybe I would give you a ticket. Not that I actually would. You have got to be kidding me! Calm down, I jest. I really am considering giving you my ticket, but I'm still not entirely sure. There are tryouts for Slammer Get Called not far from here, actually. If I skip out on Jivik Week, I can probably make them. But goodness, even after hearing the Grand Master himself tell me I'm as good as he is, it's still hard to believe it, you know? No, it's totally impossible for me to not believe it. You're just so good, Zebra. You'd win for sure. I'm glad you think so, babe. But it's such a big risk. Honestly, I just don't think I'm brave enough. I'm so sorry, Joey. I really appreciate all your kindness, but it's just the safer path to go to Jivik Week like I planned. This is unbelievable. Oh! She doesn't believe you. Yeah, I wouldn't believe me either. Can't prove it. We could show her the, tablet? I'm using Damek's Chitter account, aren't I? And I'm wearing his sweatshirt. That's his personal chitter. He wouldn't use it to communicate with any of his operatives. If she doesn't know his name, she definitely doesn't know his sign. I guess you could just tell her some stuff about him. See if anything hits her radar. Like what? I don't know anything. He's your friend. All I know about him is he has a bunch of guns and likes putting stuff in piles. Guess it's worth a try. Ugh, he lied to us again. He said he's too afraid to go. He thinks he'll lose. Dang. Well, maybe you got something that could convince him it'd be impossible to lose. Like what? I don't know. Ugh, guess I'll think about it. Eh? What's this? You were saying that you weren't confident enough to go on Slam or get called. But maybe this will help. What is this? An auto-tune mic? Yep, it's really good actually. You can use it to do all sorts of things to your voice. And actually, it's pretty rare. My Morbidil nicked it from a secret drone development facility, so it can do a lot of special things that a normal microphone can't. Wow, that's incredible. Is that true? I don't know. I'm sure that if you have this, there'll be no doubt you'll win, Zebra. Wow, I guess I'll try it out. You know, it's subtle, but I'm really feeling it. What is it about this thing? I don't know if I could tell you how my voice is different, only that it definitely is. I feel confident. That's great to hear, Zebra. I bet you're so confident now that you could win Slam or get called really easily. You know what? I think you might be right. Great, so happy for you. Could we get that ticket now? I suppose so. Here you go, darling. Great! Thanks! She seems really intense about getting to Jiva Creek. You guys, you really need to leave me alone. Nothing you can say is going to. The Tetrarch sleeps naked. Um? Um? His favorite pizza topping is cylindrical cured meat product. He had a really bad case of hornflake when he was a wiggler. When we were 5 sweeps old, he fell out of a tree and chipped a fang. It's pretty cute, but he hates when I tell him that. We got a band, but we haven't been able to decide on a name. Oh, look at Joey's shirt. That's his sign. Stop. Why are you just shouting all of this random guy's secrets? None of that means anything to me. Because I want you to trust that I'm not just one of Damek's disposable lackeys. I know him better than anyone. So I know what I'm talking about when I say what you're doing is way too dangerous. So far, you haven't even proven to me that you're a lackey. Anybody can just go and make stuff up. Well, I'm definitely not a leader like he is, but I do know some stuff. We've been involved in a secret operation to topple the hemospectrum on Alternia for sweeps. We've been working together with Krydia and another high blood named Fiamet to take down the heiress. Fiamet? Yeah, did he mention her? I don't know much about her, but I guess she's one of Krydia's friends. She's one of the 4 Tetrarchs that Damek has chosen to keep order after our takeover, so that we can transition into a new system of governance and bolster our forces in preparation for when the Empress returns to try and stop our uprising. Technically, I'm one of the Tetrarchs myself. Wait, Tetrarch D. I know he's working with Crydia, and I've heard the name Fiamet, but he told me that one of the 4 Tetrarchs would be me. What? Oh boy. Wow. Obviously, we're not on the same page here. But do you believe me now that I know something? That I know him? Ugh, okay. Zephyros, that was your name, right? Yeah. Tetrarch D. Dammit, if that's his real name. I met him at a club. I started a protest sort of by accident a little while back. Dammit heard my performance. He talked to me after the show. We started messaging. He would tell me the best places to perform, where it would make the most impact, and when. He workshopped lyrics with me. He's really talented. We were planning a big protest move. I don't know when it was supposed to go down. He went dark on me a couple of weeks ago. I was worried, and I couldn't just sit still and do nothing. When I heard about the Jivik Week contest, I knew I could win. This could be my chance to reach a broader audience without his help. And I thought maybe he would be there. He might recognize me on stage. He won't be there, Chixie, I'm sorry. Is he dead? No. Just out of town. Well, even if you are one of his friends, that doesn't mean anything to me. You can't talk me out of this. I've made up my mind. One real ticket ready for inspection. Hell yeah, hand it over. I don't know if I want to do the deal yet. Actually, hold on, I think I'll keep it for now. That girl over there has a ticket. We're trying to convince her to give it to us. So what? You're kind of persuasive? Apparently not persuasive enough. Why should I help you after you decided to go back on our deal? Because I'm a cute girl who needs help. Ooh. But because I'm a cute girl who's asking for your help. Ooh. Is that right? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Ah, fine. I guess I can't say I didn't walk myself into that one. What's this girl's deal? She's going to stage a protest at Jivik Week. What? That little bronze girl over there? She looks like a breeze might blow her over. Yeah, but she has a mask. Or is the mask or something. Joey, no! Wait, that little nibble is the mask? Like, the rapper? Yeah, you've heard of her? Shit, yeah, I've heard of her. Everybody has. What the hell is she doing in Outglut? Joey, please stop. Seriously, I can't believe you just... What? She can help. And you said she's going to pull one of her low-blood SmackDown Ragers at Jivik Week? Yeah, no, that's not gonna fly. She's gonna get called. You see why I want to stop her? I do. Lead the way. Hey, girl. Hi. Name's Elward. Swell to meet you. Oh, my name is... Don't care. So, I hear through the spherical fruit stalk that you're that high bounty underground rapper everyone's been talking about online. You didn't say anything about bounties. What? Who told... Oh! I can't believe you two! Hey, sweetie, don't look at them. Look at me. Take my advice. One criminal mind to another. Don't do this. They will tear you to muddy little scraps at Jeevaqueek. You don't understand. What the hell are you getting out of this that you can't get somewhere else with less risk? Well, you like being in front of a crowd, right? You like hearing them chant your name. Go back to your bars. Make the trouble come to you. Don't go looking for it. It's easy for you to say. You're a blue blood. This isn't fair. You're right. It's real easy for me. My life's so easy it makes me want to puke. The stuff I do, nobody gives a shit. I barely even need to be careful. But you do. Don't make it easy for them. Now why don't you go be a good little grub and give my friend Joey here your ticket? There you go. Keep doing what you're doing. Make music. And hit me up sometime. I can appreciate a girl willing to make a little noise. Okay, Joey. Ready to do some business? Well, I have 2 real tickets now. So I guess I don't need to do a deal with you after all. Well, all right then. Guess I'll see you on the train. Yeah, see you. Joey. What? Are you okay? No. I mean, yes, I'm fine. I just can't believe you did that. You just went and told that cerulean about Chixie's plan. She might have gone and told another Highblood or done something to Chixie herself. I don't think Elward is the kind of person who would do that. Besides, Chixie didn't seem too worried about telling us. She just blabbed it out like it was nothing. Right, but we're low-bloods. I'm not. I'm an alien, remember? You know what I mean. She thought she could trust us. I'll be more careful next time, I'm sorry. You're right. I keep doing stuff without thinking. I'll be more careful next time. Anyway, now we have 2 real tickets. You don't even need to do that blue blood shady deal. Let's get ready to board. Yeah. Hey, Marvis! Yo, Joe, what's up? Oh, I just managed to get 2 tickets after all. We didn't even end up having to use that cerulean troll's help. Nice, you're a real diligent one, Joe. No shortcuts. By the book. I like it. Honk. Yeah. Well, see you on board, then. See you. Looking forward to seeing you on the train, Joe. Hey, Zebra. Turns out we managed to get tickets after all. Huh? Oh, that's nice. See you on board? Mm-hmm. Sure. Check it out. 2 tickets, totally authentic. Joey, let's just get on the train. We don't have to talk to her. It'll only take a second. Well, shit. There you go. Turns out we didn't need your help after all. Guess not. Kinda neat that you managed to talk 2 suckers out of their tickets. You'll have to teach me a couple of your tricks. Maybe. But it'll cost you. I'd be disappointed if it didn't. The ticket goes in here. You settle in and wait for the train to arrive. Ah, we made it. Yeah, now we just have to wait. It's kind of crowded in here. Are we gonna have to stand the whole way? We might be able to sneak into the Lucis Cabooses with Deercat when we need to sleep. I've done it. Sleep? How long? Oh, I just got a message on Damek's tablet. Hi, Joey. It's great to finally talk to you. But I kind of have some bad news. You only have 11 days. Zephyros? What does this mean? Zephyros! Oh, I don't know. Who sent this? Should I message back? I think that's Fiamet. Who is that? Fiamet's one of the other Tetrarchs. She's a sea dweller, but Damic trucks her. I've never spoken to her myself, though. Okay, I'm gonna ask her what she means. What does that mean? It's a little complicated, but the TLDR is if you don't go back to through the return portal in 11 days, both Earth and Alternia will be destroyed. So hurry it up! What? Ah, I'm really sorry, but I have to go AFK for a while. Feel free to leave me a comment and I'll reply as soon as I can. Remember, reviews are always appreciated. Flames will be used to roast marshmallows. Wait! What does that mean? Earth will be destroyed? Return portal? What return portal? Oh my god, you're not going to answer me. Oh my god. What does this mean, Zephyros? I don't know. Is she serious? Should we believe her? What should we do? I don't know. We need to... Oh my god, I just got another message. Hey there! It's Krydia. I'm just gonna get it out of the way and say I know everything, so no need for hashtag introductions. Fiamet must have just messaged you right now. Yes, she did! And I'm kind of freaking out about it. What was she talking about? 11 days? What return portal? What does she mean Earth is gonna be destroyed? Oh, don't worry about that. It's not true? Oh, it's completely hashtag true, but it's hashtag fine. It won't happen unless we let it, which we won't. How do we not let it happen exactly? Ugh, it's so much to talk about over hashtag text. Come meet up with me on my hashtag island and I'll tell you all about it. Hashtag Jivik Week. We're on the train right now. How long is it gonna take for us to get there? Oh, that depends on what stop you're coming from. Where'd you get on? Near a place called Outglut? Going by the local route? About a week or so then. Hashtag such a pain. A week? Your friends just said we have 11 days until both our planets blow up. Yeah. I guess that's a bit of a problem. A bit of a problem? Hey, hashtag relax. You can still reroute the train onto the express track. That should cut the trip down to a few hours. Hashtag no big deal. Great, how are we supposed to reroute an entire train exactly? Well, the controls will be in the hashtag engine room at the front of the train. So I suppose you'll have to get up there and, you know, control them. Great, thanks for the help. You're welcome. Alright, I gotta get back to my hashtag party preparations. Big week coming up. Hashtag Jivik Week. Hashtag Toodles. Bye. Ah! Zephyros! What do we do? I guess we just have to do what she said. Can we really just walk up to the front of the train just like that? I mean, in theory. Aren't there segregated sections and we're all the way in the back? Yeah. So it's not gonna be that simple. Probably not. Do you think we'll get in trouble if we just try to walk through? Trouble. Well, there's always a risk of that no matter where we are or what we do. Ugh. Well, I guess we'd better get moving. Yeah,